Omar, it seemed like you guys tried all sorts of stuff to get the panics tonight and just couldn't seem to get to him. What was the challenge, I guess, trying to get him on the ground?
They're a good offense, good old line, good quarterback. It's going to be a challenge. We battled, but ultimately they got the best.
Jake, did you guys feel like you left too many points on the field there in the first half?
Yeah, we got to execute down in the red zone. We had plenty of opportunities, but we just didn't get it done. We got to finish those drives, and that's what wins us games. So.
How is this one sitting in the locker room right now with you guys?
It's ugly.
Yeah.
We're down. But we know we're going to get back to work next week and get ready for whoever we play.
Yeah, a lot of football left, so finish out the season strong.
Omar, it seemed like on that last drive, the defense was maybe a little bit gassed. Was that what was out there? Was UW just being efficient what they did?
Give credit to them. Good offense, made some plays. We fell short.
Did that time when the lights was out? What did you guys do during that time? Did that throw off anything?
Just treated it like a halftime. We went back out, did the same halftime warm-up that we usually do, and got after it.
The offense tonight didn't seem to click consistently. How much of the factor was the wind, and how much of it was just you guys not on in sync tonight?
I think it's just more bad football. One guy messing up, right? Every play. We can have 10 guys doing the right thing, but one guy messing up is equals bad football. So I think that's huge. That's probably going to equal a loss.
Was that wind tough tonight at all? Do you think it impacted the offensive passes and all that?
I don't know. I think we stick to our game plan. We run the ball, complement it with the pass. I think we just didn't execute well tonight.
Okay, well, highly contested, competitive football game that we came up short. Credit to those guys for finishing the game better than we did, ultimately. It was back and forth and battling and some missed opportunities out there, and they made one or two more plays than us. They came up on the winning side.
I know the lights went out for both teams, but how weird was that? And both teams went 3 and out, and you had that one nice drive that you just couldn't finish.
Yeah, I think that, lights go out. I think both teams operated fine, came back in, a couple 3 and outs like you mentioned. And then, we had to drive some opportunities, and then we're hurting ourselves with a few penalties. It was a killer.
How much was the wind a factor tonight with the offense?
I think it was a factor. Again, which direction you're going, it would pick up and go down. It was tough to almost time when you're calling some shots down the field. I think it was a factor on one toward the end. We got Anthony Gould going down the sideline. Ben tries to make a throw, got caught up in the wind, so it was a factor.
Their offensive line, they were able to keep Michael Penix. He had a lot of time to throw.
Yeah, he's a good player. They're good at that. That's what you've seen on tape coming into the game. Pass protection, the guy is an accurate, good passer, changes his arm angle. They got some good players they're throwing to. And they made plays on longer yardage, 3rd and 4th down for that matter, that made a difference.
Jonathan, you guys had so much success on 4th down this year, but those 2 plays in the first where you end up leaving points on the field. Can you explain just the thinking on both of those, especially the second one probably?
Yeah, we're going to err on aggression down there, even more aggression with the way the wind was going, because, leaving points, there's no guarantee that things going through the uprights, and that's why we were. And I didn't think the distances were ridiculous. I think one of them was 4th and 1, 3, maybe 3.5. We talked about that going into the game last night with the team, and obviously we didn't get it.
Jonathan, on that final drive, obviously UW, goes the whole length of the field. Were you kind of just seeing the defense a little gassed out there? Did they hit some good plays, combination of both?
I don't think we were gassed. I think they were making some plays. He's throwing a couple of them in tight windows. Again, 3rd down conversions, got them to some 3rd downs and couldn't get off the field.
Do you recall the 3rd and 6th play about midfield where you tried to hit the big shot down the middle? It just seemed like at the time the wind was really, really blowing. In retrospect, was that a wise play? Or?
Well, again, you're calling these things. The thing, 1st and 2nd down, we weren't feeling like it was awful. Again, that guy was able to make some throws in the wind. We got to be able to make it too.
How much did the forecast actually play into putting together your game plan?
A little bit, especially early in the week. It said it was going to be like a monsoon out here, rain-wise and all that. And then really it turned out to be a decent night. The wind was a factor. There's no moisture. But you had plans early in the week that if the weather plays out this way, we're going to lean toward a certain style of play.
On the third down defense, Washington converted a handful of third and longs, had that long touchdown, that 24-yarder. Were those breakdowns, miscommunications, or just great play design by Washington?
I think it's better play by them. Again, we wanted to challenge some, but then also play some coverage, force this guy to recognize some differences in coverage. Did it. A couple of like screen on a really long third and long. We got to get off the field, fit and tackle that better.
Players said that the light delay was essentially just treated like another halftime. But how did you spend that time? How did you try to take advantage of it?
Right. I mean, we had more conversations on both sides of the ball, just of kind of what is taking place, what we want to get to. We treated it a little bit like halftime in regards to the quick warm up before things got started.
Some missed opportunities in the passing game. How much does a game like this emphasize that you just need to get better production from that spot?
We do. We got to get in the passing game. We got to get more. We got to score more than 14 points out of offense. It's tough to win in this league.
Are your receivers not getting open? Are they not getting separation? Are they? Is it the quarterback?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit everyone involved. I thought we were separated. Let's back to Anthony Gould. The one call he's running open. But we, as a group, offensively, we got to get more production in the pass game.
What happened on the play where they blew it dead and there wasn't a timeout? It looked like Davey was halfway to the end zone.
Yep, I was moving toward the line judge to make a call of timeout, and then the referee behind me made the call of timeout. But once we got it snapped at one, I didn't want the timeout.